in the world of tomorrow. No wars, no revolutions, and no bloodshed. What an insightful and timeless quote by Mahatma Gandhi, whose life in the service of mankind is going to be my catalyst if I ever become a world leader. Greetings to my dear fellow listeners of the 21st century, witnesses of an age of information, witnesses of a century described as the most consequential in history. Have you ever wondered what it is to become a global leader of an age as this, whose existential threats and transformative forces makes it quite a walk on eggshells? Well, I have, and that's why I'm here to stir your thoughts on my visions and dreams if I become a world leader. Perhaps never before has there been so much speculation about the future as there is today. Will our world always remain to be a theater of violence? Will there always be poverty, starvation, and misery? If I become a world leader, I would do everything to prevent the conversion of nuclear power to make nuclear weapons, as I believe it to be the first step to achieving world peace. 6th of August, 1945, a clear blue sky morning. At 8:15 a.m., the United States dropped an atomic bomb, wiping away 70% of Hiroshima off the face of the earth. 3 days later, a second bomb fell on the city of Nagasaki. It was so gruesome that we don't even know how many people died. It is estimated between 150,000 and 246,000 people. Today, August 9, 2025 marks 80 years. 80 years after the two cities were written down into the annals of history as the only two places in the world where atomic bombs were used for warfare. Today, Japan and America are the closest of allies, and the two cities thrive in metropolises, and if there's anything we can learn from them today, is their resilience to bring progress and to make peace, and most importantly, the need for a world without nuclear weapons. But today, we still don't have peace. I cannot help but mention how I felt a couple of weeks before, with headlines flashing the news of Iran's missile attacks on Qatar. Being residents of Kuwait, we were all sunk in despair and fear. Our minds were filled with catastrophizing thoughts. And then I thought, if I, safe here with no immediate threats, feel like this, then what would be the thoughts of a child in a conflicted area? But let me tell you this as well. Whenever we discuss peace, we don't forget to mention Hiroshima, Nagasaki, the Holocaust, or the World Wars. But how many of us think even for a moment about the hunger, starvation, and poverty endured by millions of human beings? Let me tell you that the number of people who die every 48 hours is equal to the number who were instantly killed by the Hiroshima bomb. So, how can we possibly end this? Well, I envision international entrepreneurial ecosystems that can provide a fertile ground for open innovation and growth, that can provide employment by connecting the entrepreneurs with crucial resources and support. That way, we can turn on the situation of hunger, starvation, and unemployment, not just in countries like South Africa, but for the entire world. I believe that if all of the nations of the world were to cooperate, every single one of the 195 countries could potentially benefit. Together, let's unite for our people, planet, and peace, not as a world divided, but as nations united. Thank you.